Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony. Today we're hopping back into Arcade Spirit. So without further ado, let's hop in. It is future year 20XX. And you know what? Things are pretty okay. I work as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense at least. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisced about the far out 1960s. I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught fire. I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. I've scraped gum off any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders with a single skee-ball machine. Look. I know I'm not painting a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos of the grossness. I'm happy, and that's all that matters, right? Right, you're happy. This is the best I've seen you in ages. Ash, before you'd come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but a good tired. My roommate, Jennifer, she's taken to stopping by during her lunch breaks whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong. But overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good and stuff.
Yes.
Good. Agreed. Super good. Double plus good. Iris, we've talked about you listening in on my conversations, but I tell you about that. Here, pretend I wasn't eavesdropping, even when I am. Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset by my creepy privacy invading overmistress, but I'd have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. And she also ordered 3 months supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
You have pizza on a bagel.
But Ash, when you have pizza on a bagel... So Jennifer, how long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you tokens. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged the team building exercise. I have to move colored bits of papers around or something, then exchange high fives. Assistant Synergy Manager? That sounds like a very vague job. Nah, it's actually entry level, good pay, and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy, if a bit dull. Funny thing is that they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates. I said, nope, who'd want to do that? When was this exactly? 2 weeks ago. So, 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying entry-level job.
Well, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Juniper, please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by that point, not because you forgot.
Hey, I didn't forget. I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night. I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you. And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Juniper, how dare you lie to me? Not a lie. I was happy here indeed. Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch and having pizza bagels for breakfast because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week, pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetuality being on the edge of crash and burn. Also not a lie, that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Ooh.
Ash, say something, you're scaring me. When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted, didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. But I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. I took a risk, and it paid off in terms of my mental health, if not fiscal health. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future, right? It's okay, I'm where I want to be, honest truth. It's okay, everything's fine. Lied to Jennifer. It's not okay, why didn't you tell me? You know what? we shouldn't be mad at her. We're happy. So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm going to be the one to break the family curse. I choose this path of my own free will, even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But if I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence does not cover up the simple fact I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong. Still, no need to dump all that on Junifer. It's okay, Junifer. You're right. I'd have hated that job and things are going great.
Good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do. I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby. And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Jennifer, I said everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I won't deny that the job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share of the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right. Forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
Jennifer, it's cool. You're right. I've had it. I'd have hated it. Okay, good. I've got a good feeling about this. I think you're right where you need to be. Even if I was kind of an awful about getting you here. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay? I can feel the distant rumble of frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. And you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah? You bet. I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction, and a frozen pizza bagel are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting, talking to somebody about anything other than this. Let's see who's available. Percy taking a break from his score chasing. Queen Bee's between matches right now. Tia's shaking it on the Showtime stage. Ashley's not in mascot duty today. We're going for Queen Bee. It's awfully quiet in your Fist of Discomfort cabinet. I feel rather alarmed here. It's normally peak time for Queen Bee to be streaming matches. What's she up to now? As I get closer, I see her behind the game, fiddling with one of those webcams, clearly soaked in frustration. Everything okay, Queen Bee? No, everything's not fucking okay. She grumbles to herself and continues to meddle with the wires. Can I help with anything? I don't know. Can you figure out why my newly updated device driver suddenly stopped talking to the webcam it's supposed to? It's supposedly just improved? But it was flaking out on me before I bit the bullet. An upgrade. So maybe it's hardware? A dead wire? This is such a cord hell right now. I'm sorry. I'm silicone literate, sure, but not exactly a techno mage. Listen, kid. Unfortunately, I don't have the time or the effort to deal with this shit right now. Mainly, my main webcam isn't working. I don't think I'll be working for the rest of the day. I can ask Naomi to take a peek at it later. She's the right one to help you, rig this up in the first place, right? Can't wait that long. I've got matches to stream. I need it working now. Well, how about you take your mind off it for a while then? I'm about to go on my lunch break. Care to join me? Queen Bee's whole demeanor relaxes a bit when I mention mealtime. She sighs heavily. Fine. You're probably right, kid. Maybe not staring at wires for a bit will help clear my head. Maybe even help me sort out this mess on my own afterwards. I want to go to Whole Story. Get me some sugar. Want to go to Whole Story with me? The bookstore? Do they have food there? Do they have food? You're too funny, kid. Of course they have fucking food. Best coffee and donuts in the world. And I'm famished. Let's go already. Before I can even lament about eating my pizza bagels, I brought Queen Bee is dragging me out of the arcade. I sigh reluctantly and give in. It's probably for the best anyway. After what I've dealt with this morning, I deserve to get myself a little treat. Just a little treat, a little donuts. And I probably won't even admit to myself, but I'm totally getting sick of those pizza bagels. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly, I did whatever doing, took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that, whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Queen Bee leads the way into the shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. Ooh. I don't think I've ever been inside a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX. Who buys books in a brick and mortar store anymore? I do. But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Queen Bee secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System. I'll take a Frank Herbert. I'm paying. Just got my stipend from L7 Gaming yesterday. I feel like celebrating. I mumble out of thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. A pair of middle-aged guys walks to take my order. Hey, I'd like a super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkles, surprise with orange juice. You know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. You know what? Let's be adventurous. Hey, what's good? What's your favorite order from the menu?
One Terry Pratchett coming up. A jam pastry with Clatchy and coffee.
Ah. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small paperback book onto the tray featuring many legged wooden travel trunks on the cover. Huh. Literacy lunch.
With alliteration, apparently.
Ah.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right. We've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Right. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. Lieutenant Ashlanger at your service. I'm your inside guy for tokens and tickets.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt,
No relation to the actors.
although they're cuties and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
Apparently, the sugar is available in forms other than round and
Anyway,
holy.
don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
It's not a date.
Just friends, then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
Anyway,
Anyway,
next order, please.
The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Queen Bee's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray. Queen Bee is stuffing donuts down her gullet. I think she might be angry eating, but I'm not sure. Actually, I think this is the first time I've actually seen her eat anything. I think she's way too focused on matches to take a snack break. So, Queen Bee... She holds a finger up to silence me. Finishes chewing and swallowing. I feel so much better now. Hangry much? You know it. Sometimes I get so focused about everything I forget to eat. Eating is important. You should do it more regularly. 9 out of 10 living people say they prefer it to starving to death. Yeah. Hey, what are you eating? Can I have some? She pokes at my choice of arguable nutrition. Hey, wait a sec. Don't poke my food. Poke her food back. It's whatever. It's odd that Queen Bee is continuing to nudge my food. She's taken quite an interest with it, and I'm going to let her continue, for science, of course. Once she notices me watching her, she stops. What, not even gonna put up a fight? Queen Bee rolls her eyes and sticks her tongue out jokingly. Ew, whatever, you win this round, kid, but next time that donut will be mine. Besides, you sound like you need that more than me. Sugary treats are a good distressor. You haven't been acting like your normal company drone self around the arcade floor. Guessing the stress is mounting? What? And you're not stressed at all, huh? Well... Yeah, okay, I'll admit it. It's been stressful with streaming lately. Oh, how so? Because with esports streaming, everything has to be perfect all the goddamn time. It's not like you, where if you miss a stray gum wrapper on the plexiglass and then polish to a shine, Gavin will let it slide. Clearly you haven't worked for Gavin. Okay, Francine will let it slide. Look, I'm not a metaphor person.
My point is, when you're a public figure, an esports competitor, a streamer, an internet sensation, you gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle. You only see folks like me and Teo from backstage. You aren't watching from the audience. Different situation entirely there. There's no room for error. If one thing is wrong, I'll get punished for it, one way or another. If not by the chat, which constantly seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance. Things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down, and I could lose my sponsorship. Then everything.
Damn. Damn indeed. You see what I mean? Take the world down in flames with you, I say. You told me your ratings were at an all-time high. I put yourself through all this. Take the world down with you! Queen Bee is really letting the stress get to her. I should find a way to pump up her spirit. Okay, so it's brutal. Sounds like life has to be brutal in general lately. But there is one thing you told me long ago. I'm going to quote back at you. So when the world is dumping on you, you take a dump on the world. Haha, that's my favorite catchphrase. Well done, kid. You're right. I'm not going to let anything stand in my way. That's what I like to hear. But really, Queen Bee, think that all makes sense, but don't you take time for yourself and relax. Easier said than done. I know streamers take a week off, go on vacation or something, and their subs drop off the face of the earth. But I also know burnout is a serious thing. I do need to take breaks. And if I'm going to relax, you should follow the same advice, kid. Huh? I saw your little interaction with your roomie this morning. Don't worry, I wasn't eavesdropping. I merely noted that you didn't look right after that. So you remember to take time and relax, reflect, get your shit together. While I'm on the topic of you, I'm thinking you should also find a hobby. What? Why? I see you working that floor every day. You just go through the motions and you look so bored all the time. I think if you had something else going on, you'd be much happier. Thanks.
Nope, no way.
Hey, I'm not trying to be harsh. Trust me, I used to be like you long ago, but I found my passion, and now look at me. Rising star of L7. You know, you got something worth fighting for inside you, too. Use it. Well, this has gotten a little awkward and a little too right on point for me to feel comfortable. Lunchtime is over, and Iris with the best distraction. Time to go back to the arcade. I'll see you back there, Queen Bee. She waves me off. I still have this last donut to finish. I'll be back at the Funplex before you know it. She stuffs her face once more, and I gather my stuff and head back to the Funplex. At least she is here to give me the moral support I need. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up. After the quiet mornings, more kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm heading back to my desk ready to take care of what needs to be taken care of when I'm intercepted en route. Hey, Ashley, you're both back. Good, I was hoping to catch you before we left. Oh, what's up? Hamaza's up.
Okay.
He is? Huh, okay. Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Ash, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza, a game finder, an auctioneer. Gives next to no notice when new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine will be going to this auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex. My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. Queen Bee's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs to be doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a little bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hour with no support was hardly appealing. Hey, what gives? I want in on this too, let me go. You're trusting the Funplex to a newbie? I might burn it down. How about Ashley and I swap places? I come with you. Is there a reason it has to be Ashley and not me?
Nope.
Definitely not. He just needs muscle to help move games around. I've got muscle. Well, I've got a muscler too. Just ask Naomi. I help her move games all the time. Yeah. I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Ash be the third wheel, and let me handle the floor. It'll be the final third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things. New things. Show some initiative. Like, I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Ash instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need a non-plush figure on duty in case of ticket jams. Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out one way or another. I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley, away! Leaving me waiting outside with my 2 traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van and rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting! I rarely go on adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one, shall we? The 4 of us pile in, and it's off to the highway. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the videos I'm making. Remember to subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what's next, and I won't take up any more of your time. Good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.